There's a big problem with companies that are trying to figure it out, and it's the art collection. Check it out. They're trying to figure it out and don't understand exactly how to set goals. So today, I want to talk a little bit about setting goals and what you should be thinking about the business planning guru. Right? There's so much opportunity. Sometimes you get lost in, you know, what's the next step. So I encourage all entrepreneurs that have been in business to take, the first part of the year to look at your data, to look at the data that happened in 2000 and in the previous year, right? I don't know what year you guys are watching this, but in the previous year, look at your data, double down on your data that is working, right? So there's gonna be a lot of data that you're gonna look at and you're gonna be able to point out right away. Oh man, that worked. Oh man, that looked like a waste of money. And what you want to do is double down on what's working. So this is easier said than done, because what happens is, good business, I've always said good business is boring, right? So when you find something that's working and you're doing it again and again and again and again and again, it gets boring. So, part of your job is to be disciplined enough to get through that boring. So look at your data from last year, right? Your sales data. How did your sales come in? Your lead data. How did your leads come in? Your time. Where did you spend your time? Where was your time misspent? Right? Most of us have so much. We all have the same amount of hours in a day as the next guy. And most of us are not sequencing our business action steps the right way. What I mean is, if a grandmaster in chess, they say knows 10, 15, 20 moves ahead. That's how you should be in your business. You should understand, what are my next 5 moves? What happens after this next move? What happens if this move gets screwed up? Where's the next move after that? And if you can sequence it better, and this comes from planning, just good planning, right? And it doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out business plan, but it can be as simple as, writing down exactly what you think needs to get done next, and then revising that list based on the data. There's a lot of data that your business are. If you're an established business, you already have a ton of data, how you got your customers, what your customers said. Listen to your customers. Your customers will tell you exactly what you're doing right and exactly what you're doing wrong. And sometimes it's not in words, right? Sometimes it's in action, whether they hire you again for something or they don't hire you again for something, or they don't come back for something. That's data too. That's data. That's telling you something. So I'm challenging you guys to write down your 5 next steps. What are your 5 next steps in business? And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take myself up on this challenge. I'm going to write up the next 5 steps of my business for this year based on the data from last year. And then I'll share it with you guys in the next vlog, just so, I have a clear understanding of where I'm going, and kind of show you my thought process of when I'm, looking at my businesses and analyzing my businesses. I'm one of those entrepreneurs that has a lot going on. It's not just one business. And that's when it's even more crucial to understand what are your next steps, because it's real easy to get lost in the sauce. It's real easy to get lost in the day-to-day and not be purposeful in how you're moving. So be purposeful. Understand your next 5 steps. What are your next 5 steps? Put them in the comment section below if you've taken some time to write them down and think them out. If you haven't, take some time, write them down, and then come back to the video and put them down. I'd love to see what people are saying and what line of businesses you guys are in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. For those of you guys who don't know, I am the Business Planning Guru. Check me out, thebusinessplanningguru.com. Went to business school, went to law school, worked on Wall Street, own a bunch of businesses, and now I'm here on YouTube trying to teach you guys, hopefully, some of the things that have served me well in my career. Hope you guys are rocking. Be motivated. Stay great.